Hi, welcome to clickmyproject.com. This video will lead us to the demo of a secure and dynamic multi-keyword ranked search scheme over encrypted cloud data. Cloud computing is more popular nowadays. It is useful for data owners to outsource their data. In that, sensitive data are also present. It needs more confidentiality. Index tree is created for the original data by the data owner. Multi-keyword ranked search is useful for the data users to get the relevant results. It is used to searching in the encrypted data. First of all, the data owner have to select the data that is called as the dataset. It contains large number of text files. That data is encrypted. Before that, we have to create the index for the dataset. That index is encrypted. Now the encrypted data under the encrypted index is transferred to cloud service provider. Cloud service provider is a storage space that is useful for the data owners to store their data, and then it is also useful for the data user to get the relevant data about that query. Now the data user enters into the system and then enters the multi-keyword query. This multi-keyword query is one of the recent method because in existing there are single keyword queries are present. Now we are using the multi-keyword query. This multi-keyword query is transferred to cloud service provider. The service provider is generating the index for the multi-keyword query and then searches the relevant data based on the index generated by the data owner. This process is called dynamic multi-keyword ranked search. Based on that, the service provider return the relevant data to the data user. That relevant data is received by the data user and then the data user decrypts the data. Finally, the data user can see the original data that is relevant to the query that sent by the data user. Let us see the demo of a secure and dynamic multi-keyword ranked search scheme over encrypted cloud data. First of all, we have to run homepage.java. Select the file and press Run File option. Now the home page is getting started. This is the data owner page. The data owner have to get the documents. This is the dataset. Now the contents that present inside the dataset is displayed here. Then the stopwords and the stemming are applied to that selected dataset. These stopwords and the stemming means the verbs and then the unwanted words are removed from the dataset, and then important words are finally retrieved here. For that, we are using Stanford POS Tagger tool. Then click Next. Now press the dictionary generation. This is the dictionary generated from the dataset. It contains the distinct words that present in all the dataset. Then click Number of words in dictionary. The dictionary contains total 875 words. And then press Generate key. Now the key is generated. Using this key, we can encrypt the data. First of all, we have to encrypt the index by using this key. So the encrypted index is displayed here. This is the encrypted index, and then the dictionary data. Press encryption. The dictionary data is also encrypted. Now press Next. Now we have to calculate the term frequency for the dictionary and then the data. The term frequency finds out the word that present in the document, that is a single word is present how many times in a particular document, that is calculated in this term frequency. This is calculated for the dictionary, that is the words present in the dictionary is compared with the data set. If a word in the dictionary is present in number of times in a particular data file, that is called as the term frequency. In the term frequency, some of the files does not contain the particular dictionary words, so the term frequency value is 0. This is the invalid data, so we have to remove this invalid data, and then valid term frequency is filtered from that. This is the valid term frequency filtered from the above, and then press data encryption. Now the data is encrypted. This encrypted data and then this valid term frequency is transferred to the cloud service provider. Press next. Now this is the cloud server. The cloud server receives the encrypted document collection, that is the encrypted data, and then press encrypted searchable index. Now this is the encrypted index that we get, that is transferred from the data owner to cloud server. And then this is the time to enter for the data user. For that, right click the data user.java and then select option run file. Now the data user have to enter the query. This query must be in a multi-keyword query. For that, we have to enter the query. Press send request and then press receive request. Now these requests are received in the cloud server. The cloud server encrypts the query. This query is searched in the index, and then based on that index the data's frequency is displayed here. Then click next. Now this is the number of results that needed for the data user. Here the user can select 5, 4 or 8 less than 10. If the user selects 6 means this request is transferred to the cloud server. Now the cloud server get results for the number 6, that is the top 6 data are displayed here, and then these top 6 data are, that is the content for the top 6 files are displayed here. These data are transferred to data user. Press the receive button. Now these data are received, and then the data user can view the data. This data is in a form of encryption, so the data user have to decrypt the data. Press data decryption. Now the data decryption is displayed here. The user query is matched with the dataset present in the cloud server, and then the relevant data are transferred to the data user. The relevant data are displayed here.